Valentine TV. I know I've been gone, but I do 12-hour shifts and I'm so tired. But anywho, I thought I would come on here and let y'all hear a little bit about Master C and rest in peace. I want y'all to see how some people cannot, even when people um, pass on, people cannot be civil. I don't care what a person done. It's still they're gone. You never know why people do what they do. So I want y'all to just hear a little bit of this, okay? And I want to give a shout out to the sauce because that's where I got it from. And I had to play it. I had to play it because I hate when people, disrespect the dead. I don't care what they did in life. I mean, I do care, but you know what I mean. Let them go ahead. They gone now. Rest in peace. R.I.P. All right. I'm going to switch it around. I hope I got it right. And here we go. All right, let's see.
Mr. C was definitely an integral part of the foundations of hip-hop, and he's definitely going to be missed. But, as you know, this is the internet, and it's impossible, just impossible, for people to give other people love without bringing in some sort of negativity. So then, somebody came through and was like, oh, now it's R.I.P. Mr. C. For years, he was blackballed, and everyone clowned him because he dated a trans woman. Folks stopped associating with that man because he dated a trans woman. Now everybody care. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Why does Debbie Downer always have to show up in the comment section? Here we are trying to give this man some love because he just passed away, and here you are bringing in the negativity. We were all aware of the elephant that was in the room, but nobody was addressing that online the day that he passed away because we were all trying to use a little bit of tact and a little bit of couth. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, after she brought that up in the comment section, the whole tone of the conversation changed, and people started arguing over whether or not all of this love that Mr. C is getting is mad fake because they didn't treat him that way when he was alive, and also, they started arguing over what Mr. C's real legacy is when it comes to hip-hop. So, one dude came in the comment section and he was like, this really needed to be said. Mr. C was a legend, and it really hurt me when some people turned their backs on him and shunned him for it. Rest in eternal peace and beats. And then somebody else said, context. He didn't date women. He objectified them. He wasn't in meaningful relationships or courtships with trans women. He was a trick, using them for sexual fetishes. And then he got caught and was publicly shamed about it. He didn't date or care about those women. Alright, so for all of you who are unaware, Mr. C was arrested twice. First in 2011 and then in 2013, when the police found him in a very compromising position while he was in the act of soliciting some top from a trans woman. Even though a whole bunch of people didn't know about the 2011 incident, except for people who were in the know, like Wendy Williams. The 2013 incident got out to the public, and DJ Mr. C resigned from his post at Hot 97 because of what you might call feelings of shame.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a rough 24 hours for my brother, Mr.
Do you see what I'm talking about? People can't even, just be civil. I mean, all the way to the end. People cannot be civil to anybody. It's like they think they've done nothing wrong. Nothing. It's just, ugh. But I'm glad the sauce talked the way she did. I am. I'm so glad. And y'all please like and subscribe my video. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around. I'm about to hit play and stuff. But here you go.
Mr. C for the radio station Hot 97. And C, we've been sitting here before, sir. This is the second time.
Yes.
Now a video came out yesterday. With you, well, what it sounded like you, in a car with what I guess, according to the video, was a gender man, woman. I don't even know where to take this conversation, because last time we talked, Cee, you know, you said that you were dealing with some personal things. You said you were addicted to prostitutes, I think is what you told us.
And strippers.
But you said you weren't gay. And you said you weren't bisexual.
Right.
And you know, and we moved on, you know, and you've been dealing with this privately. You know, I know you told me you've been to therapy.
Yes.
We've been supportive as a family, but after this video comes out, I don't really know what to tell the listeners who, you know, obviously I take our listeners seriously, because without them we wouldn't have a job. So I kind of feel obligated to share, especially when something like this happens in public, and especially when it's you know, you're breaking the law, my G. You know what I'm saying, with the problem. So now we're here today. Now what do we do?
Well, you know, first and foremost, man, it's, you know,
You resigned yesterday.
I resigned yesterday from the station against your wishes and against management wishes.
Which is a part of the reason I want you up here today, because you know, whatever you're going through personally, and whatever drama is bringing your family here at the radio station through, we don't turn our back on people. And you were just like, look, I'm tired of taking y'all through this, and I'll deal with this on my own.
And, you know, the part of the reason that I did say yesterday that I'm tired of putting the station through it is, you know, I don't want you guys to lose, you know, sponsors and money and so on and so forth. But let me finish. I don't want you guys to lose that. That's part of keeping the state afloat, is the income of the station.
Yeah, but we haven't.
But also, I don't want to. I am tired of trying to do something or be something that I'm not.
And he shouldn't have to. You know why? That's a grown man. Let him do what he wants to do when he gets ready to do it. That's the way I see it. You know, he shouldn't have to explain his every move to anybody. That's the way I feel about it. You know, I don't think that's fair. And I hate that whoever came up in the comments talking about that, you know, he shouldn't, you know, y'all saying RIP now, but when he was here, you didn't say it and all of that kind of stuff. Man, it's just, ugh. But anyway, let me let y'all, I'm just going to play some more. I don't know how much more we got. But anyway, it's very important because he's no longer here. This is the only video that I'm going to do about him that I know of, unless he's wrapped up in the Diddy situation and they bring it up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to let the man rest in peace. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to turn it around and here we go. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for staying with me.
I'm tired. I'm tired. So, you know, have I lied about getting in a car with a transsexual? Yes.
Okay.
I have lied about that.
Okay.
And I feel bad. I feel bad for the listeners that it did take a video for me to say this, because I have been in denial with this for a very, very long time. A very long time. Now, the funny part of it, and I know I'm going to get hit with social media when I get ready to say this.
Doesn't matter, my dude. Don't
but
worry.
I'm going to say it anyway. Do I consider myself gay? No, I don't consider myself gay. I have gotten what's the clean way of saying
That's
it?
clean. That's clean enough.
From
Deal with it. Take your time, my dude.
from and that's as far as it went. I never.
You don't. I mean, listen. You don't have. Listen, we're not here to judge.
But I just want to. I've never had actual intercourse with another man, and vice versa. That has never been done to me. But I have had. That's the best way I can put it. With
that's fine.
A trans person.
Okay, so after doing that interview where he basically laid it all out there and came clean to the public, mad people turned their backs on Mr. C, and they shunned him. So he laid low for a few years before returning to the public eye and doing several interviews, including his 2021 interview with Mano, where he disclosed that he was more comfortable with his sexuality, and he also admitted that he simply preferred being intimate with transgender women.
Why did you leave?
Well, I left Hot 97 because well, let me get into why people think that I left, and then I'll tell y'all why I left. People think that I left because of the stuff that I was involved in, the sexual activity and stuff that I was involved in. I know you're not into trees, right? You're not into trees.
Not at all.
Okay.
Are you?
You know my story. You know I am. You know what I do. You know.
But the world, like we.
Yeah, you know. My story is well documented. I just wanted to know how you got down.
Nah, I don't. I absolutely. Strictly women.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay,
I like that. That's cool. But
that was good.
So people
you
thought
like trees, though.
yeah, that's what I do, bro.
That's what you do.
You know what I do. That's what I do. It's well
But
documented.
you liking trans? Do you consider yourself a gay man?
I mean, I've answered that question way back when I got arrested in 2011 and 2013.
We got new people.
Yeah, I know we got new people. I consider myself I'll try anything.
So a trans female tapes you, basically haggling over prices and where to do it at and all this other stuff. Like, so what I'm asking you is that my question is like, do you prefer that it's a
man that looks like a woman?
That used to be that looks like a woman, or
Mano, stop being difficult. That's what a trans woman is.
So
it's a man that's dressed like a woman.
Right, but is that what you like though?
Yes. Now remember, I'm telling you, I started this 2001, 2002. So the first time I got exposed was in 2007. See, y'all know of me getting exposed.
Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. A time when nobody knew.
When nobody knew, and
that's the time
when nobody knew. The first time I ever got exposed was 2007 by Wendy Williams. No,
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams
is talking about it.
Right. On WBLS in New York. Her and Charlemagne. Okay, they had a show together on WBLS, the Wendy Williams Experience.
Right.
And they exposed me on WBLS, but when they exposed me back in 2007, they never said my name because Wendy.
What did they say?
I'm gonna tell you. So Wendy contractually could not. When you was back in that time, you could not say another DJ's name on the air, or you would get sued. So she would say, is having sexual activity with transsexuals. You understand? So that was back in 2007. So, but my dumb ass, I'm still thinking I can get away with it.
That's
because
I was gonna go.
I'm still thinking I can get away with it because I'm like, well, she's saying, but and you gotta remember, this is 2007. There's no internet. The internet is not really popping at the time. No social media. Nothing was really, it's just if you heard it, you heard it. If you didn't, you didn't. You got it.
Right.
So I felt like I can still get away with doing the illegal activity and not get jammed up or get caught or whatever. So fast forward 5 years later, then 2011, that's when I first got arrested.
So, but if you're just getting hit, why not just a woman?
That's of my life. That's the question that I always ask myself. The only answer I can give you, Mano, it feels better, man.
Ooh, that just hurts my heart. That hurts my heart. I never like to hear a man say that. And that's not the first man that I've ever heard say that, which is scary. Because as a woman, one of our God-given roles and responsibilities is to be able to please our men. And you would think that there's no way in the world that a man can make a man feel better than a woman just based on the way that the puzzle pieces fit together. Ladies, let me know something. When you hear a dude say that, does it make you feel any sort of way? Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, Source, can we...
Okay, y'all, what do y'all think? I would like to know what y'all think about that. Let me put a little light on me. I'm sorry, y'all. Shoot, I just did about 48 hours back to back, man. Okay, but anywho, I know y'all don't want to hear about me and work. But anyway, I'm trying to get the light right so y'all can at least sort of see me. Sort of see me. Let's see. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Okay. And when I started my lives, I promised that I would not edit. So whatever you see, that is that when you see it, I said I was not gonna edit any of my videos. Unless some like a lot of cussing or something like that. Just something unexpected happens that I don't know about. But anyway, what do y'all think when he said that he thinks that a man is better, than a female? I mean, I don't know. I can't even imagine it. I've never thought about it, to tell you the truth, at all. But anyway, it's to each his own. That's the way I would put it. To each his own. You know, just like, uh, Wayne Brady. And I don't have to say allegedly because it's the truth. Because he's already said he's a pansexual. And for the people that don't know what that is, that's whatever he see, no matter what the person is, he's gonna that if he's attracted to that type, that is what he's gonna go for. So look up the word, cause I had to look it up, y'all. I didn't even know. I didn't know, cause I had never heard that word. But Wayne Brady said he is a pansexual. Hey, I just thought I'd share it with y'all. And I have a little time I can still stay awake because I still got to get up at 5:30. All right, y'all my friends, so I feel like I can just talk to y'all. I feel I can talk to y'all. It's been a whole 2 days I haven't talked to y'all. And hey, how you doing? I see you. I see you. All right. Okay. Anyway, y'all please leave a comment and tell me what you think. And I know I'm talking because I'm really, you know how when you get sleepy and tired, you talk a little more than you normally would. But anyway, we're gonna get back to this so we can try to finish it out. So I'm trying to do two videos, okay? Two lives. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Make sure I hit it right.
Can you please hear what Wendy Williams used to be saying on the radio? With another DJ, not from here, because we don't specialize in DJs. We specialize in today's R&B, classic soul, grown folk discussion, WBLS. But over there, them hip-hop stations, they be queening out, trying to act all hard and thug. Hi, Miss Wendy. My name is LaShonda.
Oh, man.
handed me something and I tried to ignore it.
I'm not. You know what? How dare you? Why didn't you give it to me? Why are you trying to ignore it? You are so in denial.
How dare you hide debauchery, Hollywood?
Yeah, no, because you know what? This is one of his heroes, and he doesn't like to.
That's my man right there. I was trying to.
Oh, shut up.
Blind eye to that.
Shut up. I'm reading it. Here we go.
Come on.
It says Nicole. So she emailed it. She knows I don't get my emails. Nicole, can you please pass this to Wendy? I don't have a fax machine, but I want to tell her about what I experienced last night regarding
I know what it is. She already sent it to me.
How'd you like that though?
Perfect. Just the right amount of syllables.
I'm glad Vaughn's not looking. I know he hates this. Yeah, here she goes. Hi, Wendy. My name is LaShonda. Last night.
Get dressed.
Give me my coat. I'm leaving.
Man, bring the 40 with me.
While I was going into the hallway of my building to go into the incinerator room to dump some garbage, and as I finished, I was walking back to my apartment, and I noticed
Damn.
came out of the elevator and was looking for an apartment. I've been in a few clubs where has DJ'd before. So I knew him instantly, and I said, hey, and he smiled, hey, what's up, baby, to me. And I smiled back, and then I went to my apartment, closed the door, kept quiet, and looked through the peephole. Exactly.
Citizen swoop down.
Yo, I hate this show. I hate this show. I hate it. I seen He went into the apartment next to mine. Wendy, a train lives in that apartment next to me. Now, I've told you about this DJ before, and I've told you he likes to rap. He is legendary for years.
Since I've been in New York, I've been hearing that.
Oh, and that's what he likes. It's not just a gay thing, it's train.
Call with him at the light and everything.
Yup, that's what he likes. That's what he likes. And everybody knows your business.
Oh, the unmitigated gall of Wendy Williams.
Well, and you can figure out the radio station by just following the employment timeline of Hollywood. Wow. Well, you can.
You can figure out who it is by you going,
No, you can't.
Are you crazy?
Can you figure it out by that? You can. Can you figure?
No, I need to hear it out.
Thank you. You're not on a college campus. You're like an old man. Let me ask a college girl. College girls, can you figure out? What? The way they say it on the
Put that where? Back there.
Well, not really a full-time trainer because sometimes he goes out dressed like a boy. But everybody around here knows him. He's mad cool. Anyway, I was shocked that went next door. And at first I thought that might be family or something. Yeah, and maybe he's going to visit family. But Wendy, it was 11 o'clock to midnight. Booty call time.
DJ lessons.
I even called my girlfriend, and she'd been my friend since we were small, and told her about it. So, Wendy, I stayed up until 2 a.m. watching Play to Win. What is that?
Some game show.
Look, people are calling on the warm line. Don't you tell them. And if you do say it, only tell Hood Hef. Don't tell anybody else. Because it might be Is that somebody asking?
Oh, no, this is somebody trying to get.
Oh, hang up.
Put that where?
Yeah.
There.
I was up till 2 a.m. watching Play to Win, trying to win some money. And Wendy, why did I hear sex noises coming from the apartment next to mine?
Could have been a porn.
So I got my friend back on the phone because I couldn't believe was having sex with a train. I turned down the TV and put my ear to the wall. Wendy, they was having sex just like animals. It was loud. Oh, from the time I was listening, they went at it for maybe a little over an hour. Me and my girlfriend had a good old time cracking up and listening. I don't know if he even knew that was a but I don't see how he couldn't know because he looks like a man dressed in girls' clothing. You can even tell by his voice that he's a maybe it was it's the first time. No, LaShonda is an old queen. He's lived. Hollywood, you look.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm tired of hearing that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not too interesting to me. So, I'm going to skip over her a little bit more and see, something nice. I mean, the man is gone, Lord. Let's try to find something a little nicer, okay? Let me see. What we're going to go right there. Well, I'll be darned. We're going to see what it does. We're going to see what it does. I sure hope I get some views and some subs and some likes and some comments on this video. And I apologize for doing this while I'm sleepy. Alright. Let's see what they're saying now, okay? Thank y'all for being with me.
Because what that man was doing in the privacy of his own home or at somebody else's apartment really wasn't somebody else's business, and she shouldn't have put it out there like that. And Charlamagne the God will sit there over in the Breakfast Club acting innocent, and he'll probably try to put it all on Wendy. But Charlamagne was a co-conspirator. Now, it becomes a whole different story when Mr. C gets caught out there committing a crime. But at that time, he was not committing a crime. He was dealing with a consenting adult, and that was his business. And even though what Mr. C was doing may not be your cup of tea, my cup of tea, or Wendy's cup of tea, that still doesn't give her or anybody else the right to spill that tea. Now, once Mr. C went on the radio and discussed the whole thing in the open with Ebro, then it becomes open for public discussion. But before then, it should have remained private. Now, I'm not going to go in on Wendy Williams about that because she's going through something right now. But as far as Charlamagne the God is concerned, Charlamagne is officially getting my version of Donkey of the Day for that. And I know somebody's going to come in the comment section like, yo, Source, but y'all be discussing what Diddy's doing. Listen, the issue has never been that Diddy may like dudes. That's between him and his God. The issue with Diddy is that he might be allegedly abusing, using, and sex trafficking people, and that is a problem because that is linked to an abuse of power. Anyhow, Mr. C eventually discussed the whole situation again when he was doing an interview with a YouTuber, and she asked him about the highs and lows of his career. Check this out.
So, highest high in this game and lowest low. What is it for you?
The highest highs, of course, the Big Daddy Kane time, me and Kane putting out 6 albums together, from 1988 to 1994. That was, that was like, an unforgettable time, 20 some odd year old kids, doing something that we love to do, coming from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and traveling the world and making records and doing videos and just doing everything that we love to do and having success at it. It seemed like a lifetime ago, but it's that's my biggest high. And if it wasn't for my success with Big Daddy Kane, then there would be no Hot 97. I wouldn't have got a chance to be on Hot 97. I wouldn't have got a chance to, of course, discover Biggie later on and help Biggie out. Because, I wouldn't have got the fame enough to put Biggie on. I was able to put Biggie on because of my success with Big Daddy Kane. So the whole Big Daddy Kane run from 1987 to 1994 was my biggest high. And of course, my lowest lows is what I went through back in 2011 and 2013 when I got arrested. My story is well documented on what I went through. That was my lowest of lows, but it was also it was my lowest of lows, but it was also in a weird way, I'm glad I went through it because I tell people all the time, like when I first got arrested in 2011, when that whole news broke out about everything that I went through, it was like I tell people all the time, it's like I'm at my own funeral I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm in my own casket at my own funeral.
That's heavy.
And I can, but I'm alive. I'm in the casket. I'm dead, but I can see who's there at the pew, and I can see who's really there to show me love. I can see who's there, but they talking about me in the back of the pew.
Wow.
It's like you're dead, but you're alive to see everything go down, and you see how everybody's treating you while you're dead for that moment in time. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it pains me to hear that Mr. C felt that way when he was alive, because no one should feel like a dead man walking, even if you don't agree with their sexual proclivities or choices. You should still treat everyone with kindness, love, and respect, and you should never wait till after they're gone from this earth to turn around and tell them how much you love them, because people need to hear that and feel that while they're alive. Can you imagine what a difference it would have made in this dude's life if people would have gave him the same love that they're giving him now when he was still alive? Listen, like I said, you don't have to agree or accept his choices. However, you can always make the choice to give somebody some love no matter what. Now, when speaking about Mr. C, one person on social media said Mr. C was ostracized and blackballed from the hip-hop community when he was alive because black people are more homophobic than everybody else. To which somebody else responded, cut it out. Mr. C was never blackballed. People talked ish, but when it came to DJ Mr. C, people have respect for that. And also, when Smooth B from Nice and Smooth was talking to Vlad about Mr. C, this is what Smooth B had to say.
Okay, so after the whole stint with Bobby Brown, you and Greg Nice hook up.
Yes.
You form Nice and Smooth.
Yes.
And the first appearance of Nice and Smooth, well, was Dope on a Rope and Skill Trade.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which was kind of an underground record in New York.
Exactly.
But the record that was a national record was when you guys appeared on Pimpin' Ain't Easy.
Right.
With Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
And I remember I talked to Greg Nice about this.
Yeah.
About how it's just very interesting.
I'm sorry, y'all, but that joker right there, he's so cool like that. He just laid back cool.
Thing about that particular record, because Big Daddy Kane had a homophobic line in that record.
Right.
He said, I see trim when I bag it, take it home and rag it. The Big Daddy law is anti-F-word. That means no homosexuality. What's in my pants to make you see reality.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that whole thing, you being on that song and everything else like that, to years later, Mr. C gets caught with transsexuals and came out and actually admitted that, you know, he's into transsexuals and that type of thing?
Hey man, hey, to each his own, you know, like on that Raw sketch what Eddie Murphy said, the guy was like, hey man, hey, I'm gonna go have a beer. The other guy was like, I'm gonna suck somebody's dick. I don't know. You know, to each his own. Steve's still my man. That's my boy, man. I love him. I actually spoke to him not too long ago. You know, we used to kick it all the time hard back in the day, man. And I never had no idea, nothing like that. But that's his preference. To each his own.
Years later, Big Daddy Kane's DJ, Mr. C, comes out with the whole getting caught with a transgender and then, you know, admitting that he's gay, you know, or bisexual or whatever else.
Right.
Did you guys have any idea back then?
No.
Nah?
No. It you know, C is a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example, right? It's so funny how different things come into play, and especially as things get popular. Like what I'm saying in terms of like hip hop. In the hood, in the street, nobody really cared. As long as you were yourself, that's the trippy part. Mm-hmm. As long as you were who you were, nobody they didn't really judge you in the hood, man. Not growing up, not like people would think. You know, as long as you was who you were, as long as you wasn't trying to be somebody else or trying to force whatever it was you about onto him. Just let me be and I'll be. You know what I'm saying? So nobody. It wasn't like he's no flaming dude, all out and extroverted. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody would even. People know C as being a dope DJ.
Yeah.
So and that's how he's always been embraced, and that's how I'll always embrace.
Hey man, shout out to Mr. C.
Shout out to Mr. C.
He living his
brother.
Yeah.
See, that's how it was in my hood. Because even though everybody knew what everybody else was doing, everybody still treated everybody with respect. Everybody knew what Richie was doing in the Poom Poom shorts, but everybody still gave love to Richie. And that's the way that I think things should be. Of course, all the old ladies sitting on the porch in their church hats would say, you know, their slick stuff. But at the end of the day, they still invited Richie to the barbecue. And when Richie got to the barbecue, they made him a paper plate with fried chicken, ribs, collard greens, and mac and cheese, and gave Richie mad love. Listen, let me know your thoughts on the passing of Mr. C and his legacy in hip-hop. And also let me know what you think about the chick who jumped on social media and said for years, folks blackballed him and stopped associating with him, but now y'all acting like y'all cared. Also, let me know what you think about somebody on social media saying that black people are some of the most homophobic people on earth. Is he or she correct? Or is Smooth B right when he says, nobody in the hood really cares what you do behind closed doors as long as you keep it real? Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity.
Alright. Okay, now y'all, I want y'all to go in my comments and answer the same questions. What do y'all think about it? You know what I mean? Would it make a difference? Did it? I mean, to each his own. They let them do it as long as, you know, everybody got their own preference in what they do. You know, as long as they act right when they're around us, right? Around me anyway. You know, to each his own. I wouldn't have judged him. You know, who cares? To each his own. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Valentine TV, to me late night. Um, I may be able to do one more video. I don't know if I'm going to make it. But I love y'all. And I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I guess I was bored. I just like talking to people. And y'all are my people. So please, please, please. I have 137 subscribers. I know people laughing at it because they got 30,000. All of that. I'm happy when I see like one. I saw an extra one this morning. I was cheesing from ear to ear. Cause one day my number's gonna start rolling. Okay? But anyway, I wanna thank y'all for watching this. Hopefully y'all watched it to the end, because it does count, you know. Or it'll be called something like swipe away something. Anyway, please subscribe, like, comments even matter. I did not know that. But anyway, thank y'all. I may be saying good night, but I think I'm gonna try one more. One more. Alright. I'll see y'all shortly. Alright, love y'all. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Alright. Good night. Maybe.